Good afternoon and welcome back to Larry Gomes Stadium. This is the third fixture of the day here in the east of Trinidad. We are looking to see the fight between French Guiana and Suriname. This is a Group B fixture in the Tier 2 format. Both teams are getting ready to come out. Both teams have had very positive starts. French Guiana, 2 matches, 6 points. Suriname, 1 match, 3 points. Both look very confident in their opening fixtures. It will certainly be a strong battle today, but who will come out on top? We want to take this opportunity to thank our sponsors, Flow, TTFA, partnering with FIFA. The CFU is collaborating with FIFA for the Expanded Challenge Series program. The Challenge Series is designed as a developmental tournament for players, referees, and coordinators. This year's edition includes capacity building workshops, female athlete health education, and a research survey. This is more than a competition. The Challenge Series is developing athletes, administrators, and communities and enhancing the tournament experience.
It's simply about how many games you win, but more about how many lives you touch. This is why we do it.
Because football is life.
Because we know firsthand the power of football can positively change lives.
Because there's nothing else we'd rather do.
Because our hearts beat football.
Because there's nothing quite like representing your country.
For the love of the game.
Por el amor.
Pour l'amour.
I'd leave the war.
For the love of the beautiful game.
Looking to put your brand front and center on the biggest screen in the house? That's where Flow comes in. With dozens of networks and thousands of shows, we can precisely pinpoint your customers based on interest and lifestyle all day, every day. From entertainment, sports, news, and foodies, we have them hooked. Contact one of our sales teams today. Flow, giving you a smarter and affordable way to advertise locally and regionally.
Welcome back to the Larry Gomes Stadium as we are moments before we begin the third match of the day here at Larry Gomes Stadium. The grass is green, the sky is blue, and it is almost time for the 2 teams to take the field. We have French Guiana followed by Suriname. Now, French Guiana have already played 2 matches. They have 6 points under their belt. Suriname also played a match and they managed to win that match with 3 points. Now, French Guiana in their opening fixture against British Virgin Islands came down from 2-0 down to score with the last kick of the game to make it 3-2. A little update on other fixtures that happened in Group B today. We had the British Virgin Islands defeating Grenada, so we have Grenada on 0 points, but British Virgin Islands off the mark with their first 3 points of the tournament. And we will see how this match affects the bracket as we have these 2 experienced teams excited to come through, already got their wins under their belt here in Trinidad, and I'm sure they're excited to get ready to go in today. team sheet, right? All right, as we look at the table, we will see that French Guiana have secured their 6 points in their opening 2 fixtures, but Suriname also secured their 3 points in their only fixture. So it will certainly be, it is a clash of winners today. As we now go through the starting lineup for French Guiana. In goal, Keisha Balo, captain and number 6, Eve Dishomi. Number 2, Kima Frontemel. Number 3, Melissa Ambrose. Number 5, Natalia Roberts. Number 7, Nalana Jave. Number 10, Dad Tiffany. Number 14, Shanalise Vingatahama. Number 15, Sinan Some. Number 17, Manuela Mantes. Number 18, Meransich Apelobi. And the coach, Laurent Valtarad. Over to Suriname. Goalkeeper, Rayansa St. Chu. Number 6 and captain, Arissa Madar. Number 2, Hey in the Air, Vicky. Number 3, Nessa Townfort. Number 4, Yaya Mana Elbos. Number 7, Shinastat Sisi Ason. Number 9, Mewensia Mi Wee. Number 10, Cerise Samse. Number 11, Sarani Becker. Number 14, Katalia Poyali. Number 15, Yaria Umdetuf. And the coach, Tidi Lorem Greg. As we get ready, we have French Guiana in the all yellow today, going from right to left. And we have Suriname in red, going from left to right. It is a breezy day here at the Larry Gold Stadium, but it is also a very hot day today. Yesterday we had significant amounts of rain. However, today we had a little bit of rain earlier in the morning, but not so much this afternoon. It is very hot out there for these young ladies. So as we get ready for the final setup for the referees, we bring this Group B fixture Tier 2. Certainly going to be an entertaining one, a battle of 2 strong teams. Will French Guiana be able to hold on to the top spot in Group B, or will it be Suriname in their second fixture that is able to take the 3 points today? French Guiana have a bounce, they're ready, they're eager, they're ready for the kickoff. It is French Guiana that have the ball to start. As we are a few minutes before the hour, players are ready on the field. "15 goals have been scored between these 2 teams. Wondering how many times the ball will enter the net today. As we approach the 2 p.m. mark, please be reminded that we have one more game here today at the Larry Gomes Stadium. At 4 p.m., Group C, we have a match between Turks and Caicos and Guyana. That will follow this match. That is a Group C match. And the game is underway. Suriname received the ball back at their goalkeeper. Ball was played forward. It was cleared by French Guiana. Ball is sent forward. We certainly expect generally a couple of minutes for these kids to settle down, but it is Suriname that is on the attack early. CC Hassan coming down the right side. Vicky to take the throw in for Suriname. Ball is played inside the box. Oh, forward is able to turn. Great turn. Was unable to get connection with the ball. And the ball is played forward by French Guiana. Lots of speed. Lots of speed. Is she away? Can she get past the last man? She can. Can she get around the keeper? No, the keeper comes off her line nicely. Tiffany showed some amazing speed there. It has certainly been a lively start in the first 80 seconds of this game. Ball goes across the box of French Guiana, and then Suriname almost goes across the box of Suriname, and then French Guiana almost go down the other end and score. Goal kick is taken. Ball is played up in the air. It is defended well. It is defended well by Suriname. However, it has gone out for a French Guiana throw-in. Ball played in. Suriname need to clear their lines. They do, but only as far as the midfielder. The ball is played back in. A shot is taken. Followed up well, however, the keeper makes a comfortable save. It is Suriname with the ball. Some nice footwork. Is very congested in the middle of the park there. Comes all the way back to the goalkeeper. Goalkeeper looks to kick. Ball enters the center circle. It's played forward again by French Guiana, causing some problems there for the defenders of Suriname. Ball comes off the defender. Ball comes off the forward and has been deemed. It has been deemed a goal kick. A lively start from both teams in the opening couple of minutes of this fixture. Ball comes down the right-hand side here for Suriname, but it goes out of bounds for French Guiana throw. Ball's turned over. French Guiana playing a slightly high line there, leaving lots of space in behind. Will that cause them a problem later? Keeper for French Guiana off a line well, comes outside the box and clears. Ball is played down the right hand side. French Guiana. It is put out of touch by Suriname. Again, they come down the right-hand side, looking to see. And they have won themselves a corner. French Guiana certainly have some pace in the attacking third. Now, we have not been disappointed at all in this tournament up to now with the deliveries into the box from the corners. And I do not feel today will be any different. Unfortunately, that one, just as I spoke too soon, it strays outside of the post. And Suriname gets a goal kick. One thing we've noticed, a lot of the teams building out to the back from their goal kicks, but Suriname in their opening 5 minutes, goal kicks have come and they have opted to take a long kick instead. Nicely controlled there in the middle of the park by French Guiana. And Ambrose has earned her team a free kick. Now Ambrose is on a yellow card from the first match. So we needs to be mindful in this game, because if she picks up another yellow card, she will be unavailable moving forward into their final group fixture. Ball's bubbling around in the middle of the park. Suriname look to open. And Suriname looking to open, finding the space in behind. Number 7, Siason is on her way, coming down. She has support in the middle. Can she find the support in the middle? She pulls back. She's surrounded by yellow shirts. Good defending. She has support from Vicky. Ball is played into the box, and Suriname gets a corner. It is Captain Mada who's looking to take the corner. That was very positive play by Suriname. Took it out the congested middle, found the space. You would have hoped that if Siason could have seen her teammate approaching from the other side, if she could have got that ball across. However, I'm sure she'll have more opportunities as this game progresses. We have a little confrontation in the box. Referee's going to keep an eye on that. Ball is played back. Ball is mixed in by Bada. Mana will get a second opportunity. A little shoulder to shoulder there. Mana with the throw. It is cleared by French Guiana. Mana wins back the ball. It will be a throw. Another throw again for Suriname. Putting some pressure on the right hand side. Mada with the throw. Some pushing and shoving there. A free kick at the expense of Ambrose. Right on the edge of the box. As mentioned previously, Ambrose picked up a yellow card in the opening fixture against British Virgin Islands. And she will have to keep an eye on her challenges today, as a second yellow card can result in her missing a match. Several players stand behind the ball. Samsei is looking at it. Unless it's a particular set play, we might see them players go inside the box to give them alternative options. It is a set play. We had a couple of dummies. The captain, Mada, has a crack at it, but you've got to really admire the creativity there from those young ladies. It has gone out for a French Guiana goal kick. French Guiana will look to build from the back. Under pressure early. and forced out wide, creating a throw for Suriname. Ball is cleared by French Guiana, but only as far as a midfielder from Suriname goes back towards the box. Ambro loses possession. Suriname look to build up. Realize, turns back, nobody there. Turns back to go on the outside. Earns her team a throw in. Townfort with the throw. Suriname keeping French Guiana locked in their half for the past few minutes. Townfort with the throw again. Nice turn. Ball is played forward. Vicky has the ball, but she's under pressure. She loses the ball. It is Roberts coming forward. It is Tiffany that turns, uses the speed, plays the ball through. Not able to find her teammate. But definitely a sign for Suriname to be very careful of the speed of French Guiana when they counterattack. A foul committed then. Awkward landing. Samse goes down. Wasn't a intentionally harsh foul. It was a coming together of players, but a difficult landing as she goes directly into the defender. However, the referee has deemed that it is worthy of a yellow card, and that is Roberts receiving a yellow card for that challenge on Samse. Players of Suriname take this opportunity while the medical team is on to get a little water inside, get a Gatorade inside of them. You would say that Suriname have started a little brighter in this half in the terms of possession. But as we have seen many times from French Guiana in their previous two games, they are so quick on the counter-attack, and Suriname have to be very mindful of not leaving too much space in behind, because they are very clinical in front of goal, already scoring 11 goals in this tournament. Samse stays down. She landed awkwardly into the knee of her opponent, and it seems like that would have certainly taken the wind out of her. She will have to leave the field as the medical official came on, but she looks like she's able to continue. As the ball is played forward, it is Samse that remained on the field that was caught late, and Suriname get another free kick. Mana with the ball. Plays it through. Comfortable for the keeper. But very good follow-up play there by her attacking colleague. Bentahammer looks to go down the left-hand side, but is stopped. Ball played in quickly. Siason has the ball, looks for space inside. Her teammate turns. Referee raises her flag, but it's safely into the keeper's hands. We have a player down, top of the box. Becca seems to be down, holding her foot from Suriname. Unfortunately, in the previous game we had here today with Dominica and St. Kitts, we had several injuries. Medical staff spent lots of time on the field again. We truly hope those players will make quick recoveries. We do not want to see any players going down. And we hope here that Becca is able to get back up on her feet quickly. Please be reminded, we do have one more game here again this evening, a 4 o'clock kickoff against Turks and Caicos, against Guyana. That is a Group C fixture. And we look like we are ready to go. Becca is up, back on her feet, but will be coming off to the side, waiting for the referee to let her know when she can come back on. Be reminded, French Guiana are in the yellow kit with the green sleeves going from right to left, and Suriname are in the red kit going from left to right. Ball is played short to Ambrose. Ambrose plays it out to the right back. French Guiana look to build. It is controlled on the side, but is won back by Suriname. Samse runs forward with the ball, plays the ball through to Sia Son. Can Sia Son keep it inbound? She can. She's going to go one-on-one with the player. She beats the player. She beats her second player, but she wins her team a corner. Certainly very confident there by Sia Son. Mada looks to take the corner again. Mada to send it in. Lots of movement in the box. It is won by a Suriname player, however, just did not get the connection. However, the pressure is on here from Suriname. Not giving French Guiana the opportunity to catch themselves. But they have won it back here. They have some space. It is Tiffany that switches the play. Back to Ambrose. We know the creativity that Ambrose possesses and her ability to pass. She finds the space in behind. Is there just too much on the ball? It would look is a little heavy. Great idea, just a little heavy for her teammate. But Suriname will have to remember the creativity and speed from French Guiana is the reason that they have scored 11 goals in their first two fixtures. So as the teams take a water break, a scheduled water break, it has been a nice start to the match. No goals as of yet, no clear-cut opportunities, but two well-organized teams, technically strong. I think both teams will be happy the way they've started, happy not to have made any mistakes to concede, and definitely a positive start to build upon. Teams stay back on the field. Be reminded, we have another game here today. This is the third out of the fourth fixture that we have here today. French Guiana versus Suriname. Score is 0-0. Following fixtures coming through, Turks and Caicos versus Guyana. That is a Group C game that will be kicking off at 4 p.m. It is a Suriname goal kick. Suriname are not looking to build out the back. Playing the ball forward. Ball is turning over back and forth in the middle, but it's Ambrose that has it now for French Guiana. Nice footwork by Ambrose. She looks to switch the play. Again, good idea, just a very, very heavy pass. But we can certainly see the creativity that this young lady has. It is number 10, Samse, that comes back to take the goal kick. Nope, she's changed her mind. She hands over the responsibility to captain Mara. Mara plays it forward. It is intercepted in the middle. Back with Ambrose again. We have a player down. It looks like a collision here. Dishomi as is still down from French Guiana. Dishomi, our French Guiana captain, is down right now presently, receiving medical treatment. We have 2 players down. We have a member of the Suriname team also down receiving medical treatment. It seemed to be the coming together of 2 players. As both players receive treatment, a recap on today. We started the day at 10 a.m. with BVI that took on Grenada. BVI were victorious with scoring 6 goals to Grenada's 0. That game was followed by Dominica that were victorious over St. Kitts and Nevis. Their game finished 4-0 to Dominica, which is their 3rd victory of the tournament, leaving them presently on 9 points. And presently we have French Guiana versus Suriname. The score is 0-0. Been a bit of a stop-start game. Had a couple of injuries. Medical teams have been on a few times. This one doesn't look too serious. Players look like they're back up on their feet. And that we are ready to go again. Players are being reminded that once they receive medical attention, they must go off the field until they are called on. Remember, this aspect of the game is new for them, and they're still learning it as they go. Also be reminded that this tournament such of this nature is opportunities to give international experience to referees throughout the Caribbean. We're not just developing the players, the staff, we're also developing the officials. Ball is now live and playing. Ball has come forward. Suriname in possession. Ball is played just behind Becca. She was unable to get possession. Ball's now with Ambrose. Ambrose sees the space. This ball was a little soft. However, the idea was on. The ball comes back inside. Good footwork here. Very good play there from Tiffany. But the ball's been turned over. Great footwork there. Also by Cece Son. Has gone down holding. Good tackle. Ball still in play. You there, Tough, threw in a lovely tackle there. Fortunately, the player is still down, but it seemed that she did get the ball. Unfortunately, we do have stoppage again. We have 2 young ladies down. We didn't have this in the first couple of days, so we also have to ask too, as these children get a little bit more tired and tackles go in, is it that we're picking up a few more injuries? So we truly hope that these are not major injuries and that these players will be back up on their feet very quickly. French Guiana player is down. Unfortunately, it looks like the stretcher will have to be brought on to take it off the field. We hope it's nothing too serious. It was a strong challenge, but did seem a fair challenge by number 15. You there, Tough. You them, Tough. We see that French Guiana are warming up some substitutes. It would seem that a substitution might have to be made here. Unfortunately, we hate to see it when players go down and are unable to continue. We truly hope that this young lady is okay and it is nothing too serious. This is the second fixture of Group B that we've had here at Larry Gomes Stadium today. We started off our football here today with BVI playing Grenada. BVI were too strong for Grenada, winning the game 6-0, getting their first points on the board, as in their first fixture they were 2-0 up against French Guiana. French Guiana came from behind, scored 3 goals, scored with the last kick of the game to get the victory. Unfortunately, the young lady is being stretched off the field, and French Guiana are going to be forced into making a substitution. Our thoughts and prayers are with the young lady as she receives treatment. It looks like they're sending on number 9. Ami 2 as a replacement. Okay, free kick is taken. Ball is played forward. Tiffany is onto it. Will she get there before the goalkeeper? She doesn't. Comes off the goalkeeper. Fortunately for the keeper, it bounced behind Tiffany and she was not able to recover. Okay, referee blowing the whistle, but the goalie is now down for Suriname. Hand in the air, looks in some discomfort as she collided with the forward Tiffany, or collided with the defender when that ball was played through. Will this give French Guiana the opportunity to get that substitution on the field? As Ami 2 is looking ready as if she will come on. Ami 2 is coming on and she will be replacing Vinga Hammer, unfortunately, as she has come down with injury. Okay, goalkeeper is up on her feet. As you're aware, the goalie does not have to leave the field of play due to an injury, only outfield players. A free kick for Suriname. Halfway in their half, they look to send the ball over. Ball is played forward to Tiffany. Not able to get control. Samse with the ball. Suriname looking to open up down the left-hand side. Ball is played through to Cici Asson. Can she find some space? Vicky gets back the ball. However, a free kick has been awarded to Suriname for the foul on Samse. They will be capturing Marad to take the free kick. Ball goes directly towards the keeper. Hands are safe, able to keep it, even under the pressure of Samse. French Guiana look to come down this left-hand side. It is Roberts that plays it forward early. Suriname have the ball, they lose it. It's headed back over. French Guiana attack down this right-hand side. There's speed, there's players in the box. Unfortunately, not able to find the players, but that change in speed was very present then, causing some problems for Suriname's defense. The ball is missed. Cici Asson has possession of the ball. She's looking for support. Lots of yellow shirts around her. French Guiana able to clear their lines and put the ball out for a throw. A throw in for Suriname. Coming down their left-hand side. Good battle there. Only as far as the top of the box. A shot is taken outside the box. Not really troubling the keeper. Ambrose comes for the ball. Looks to build on the right-hand side. Ball is played down. Nice combination play here. Disomi has the ball. Referees indicating there will be 5 additional minutes played in this first half. We've had significant amounts of stoppages, and 5 additional minutes will be played in this first half. Suriname come down the left-hand side. This Somi that comes out with the ball. She plays the ball through. It's Tiffany. Can Tiffany go around the keeper? Keeper comes off her line. Tiffany still has the ball. Can she get a shot? Can she look for a teammate? She can. Ambrose is there, but well defended by Suriname. Only as far as the edge of the box. It comes back inside. A shot is taken. And it's just wide of the post. But that was certainly very promising from French Guiana and Tiffany. Mada to take the goal kick. It is retrieved. Tiffany has the ball. Looking for support. She finds support. Ball goes back to the goalkeeper. And Balot looks to build. Plays the ball forward. Only as foul. Ambrose is not able to get. Now she has it. She plays the ball forward. Desomi has the ball. She looks for Tiffany. Desomi now goes down. A free kick has been awarded to French Guiana. Halfway into their opponent's half. It's Ambrose that comes behind the ball. She's going to look to shoot from here, or is she going to look to chip it over? Tiffany has found some space. Pulling away from a defender. Suriname look to fix their line. Ball is played over, but it's not really a shot or a cross. And it goes comfortably back to Barlow. For Barlow to kick it down the field. Very strong kick there, putting pressure on the Suriname defense. And some problems now. However, a little too aggressive there from Becker, giving away a free kick. And French Guiana play quickly. Suriname have a throw in. Samsey completes the throw. However, it is a foul throw, and the ball will be given to French Guiana as they look to come down their left-hand side. Roberts with the throw. Ball comes forward. Ball's pinging around the box. Ball is played through. Tiffany breaks the offside trap. She was onside. But Suriname come back to recover. Can Tiffany? She's two players. Needs some support. Or can she go? And she wins her team a corner. Corner is taken by Tiffany. She looks to play it short. She does play it short. Missed control there though. Now can Suriname break? They have space on the other side. They look to switch the play. They do. Unfortunately, Cici Asson was not able to control the ball. French Guiana now look to utilize the space. However, ball is played through for Tiffany. Tiffany is coming from an offside position. Comes back out to Townfort. Townfort not able to control and has gone out for a French Guiana throw. Roberts with the throw as we approach the last few moments of this first half. It is put out of bounds, and another throw for French Guiana as they work down their left-hand side. Roberts is looking now a little bit more. A little bit more square. No, she goes back downside. High boot there. And that is the whistle for half time. The score is 0-0. Very choppy game. We had lots of stoppages in play, resulting in 5 minutes of additional time. Fortunately, we did have a player go off with an injury. We hope nothing's too serious. Very entertaining. Two very organized teams. Certainly expecting to see some goals in the second half. However, as right now, the score is 0-0 here in the Tier 2 Group B match between French Guiana and Suriname.
Ready now. Ready now. Ready now. We'll kick it down. We'll lift the dream. Caribbean girls, they never give up. Kick it like a champion, girl, rise up. From the sunshine shows we light it up. The dreams in our hearts and strength in our souls. We kick it like a champion. We run the world.
Not simply about how many games you win, but more about how many lives you touch. This is why we do it.
Because football is life.
Because we know firsthand the power football can positively change lives.
Because there's nothing else we'd rather do.
Because our hearts beat football.
Because there's nothing quite like representing your country.
For the love of the game.
Por el amor.
Pour l'amour.
I'd leave the war.
For the love of the beautiful game.
Protection that moves to your beat. Protect your home with Armor Security. With 24/7 monitoring, instant alerts, motion sensors, and rapid response, you and your loved ones stay protected day and night. Sign up for the Protector or Commander package today and get a free security camera and installation. Armor Security, powered by Flow, in partnership with All Pro Security. We keep your rhythm flowing. Visit us in-store or online at discoverflow.co for more details.
Welcome back to Larry Gomes Stadium, where we are about to begin the second half between French Guiana and Suriname. It was a very tight first half here, and as we begin the second half, substitutions are going to happen. Before we get on with the second half, we want to take this opportunity to thank our sponsors, Flow, TTFA, the FIFA partnership. The CFU is a collaboration with FIFA for an expanded Challenge Series program. The Challenge Series is designed as a developmental tournament for players, referees, and coordinators. And we are underway. Suriname is in possession. They play the ball forward. However, French Guiana win the ball back and they look to come down their right-hand side. Ambrose plays the ball through. Great ball through. A little heavy there from Captain Disomi, but fantastic ball through. It is French Guiana coming forward. They play the ball to the top of the box, looking for Tiffany. Tiffany's looking for support. Ball comes back. Now he goes back out to the right. There's support there from Sinom Sime. Ambrose has the ball in the middle. She's under pressure. She does well. She finds her teammate and her captain. But it's gone out for a Suriname throw. Ball goes down the line. Unable to keep it in. And back to another Suriname throw. Miscontrol there's left the ball. Ball's come to Tiffany. Tiffany looks to strike the ball. However, Balot, very St. Chewy has really good hands and is able to control the ball. Ambrose again. Very comfortable feet from Ambrose. Plays the balls back. Look to rebuild. Extra touch taken there. And unfortunately, she wasn't able to keep that in bounds. Apello B. Confident in the back. Opens up, tries to find the space. Unfortunately, just an extra touch there. Forcing a wide pass. And giving a throw to Suriname. Townfort to complete the throw. It is still in play. It is Sam Sayer. She comes down the wing. She tries to cut inside. She does. However, she is met by many yellow shirts. She's not able to get through there. Referee deemed there was a foul for French Guiana, and they regain possession in their own half. A short one is taken. Ambrose picks it up. Looking to combine. She does. The ball is won back. Ball is now played wide. On the left-hand side. French Guiana look to go forward, but Tiffany strays into an offside position. But referee indicates to the linesman. Referee has the ball in her hands and plays advantage. Ball is sent into the middle. A foul is conceded in the middle of the park. That Tough was tackled a little too hard, getting a foul for her team. It is Captain Mada who looks to put the ball over. Ball is played forward. Ball is played forward. Becca has the ball. Good defending by French Guiana. However, it is still in their half and they are under pressure. They look to come down the left-hand side. Tiffany has created some space. Ball comes inside. Over to the captain, Disomi. Tiffany has the ball down the left-hand side. Can she find her teammates in the middle? She cuts. It's good defending. She had to be very clinical with that tackle as she was inside her box. Ball now comes forward. Becca. Is Cecia's son challenging for the ball? But unfortunately it goes out of bounds. And French Guiana gets a throw. Oh, it's a free kick on the ground. Ambrose looks to play a short one. Coming down the left-hand side. Advantage played. Ambrose again with possession of the ball. She's looking to switch the play to the right. Good ball through. Ball is played inside the box by Army 2, but it is intercepted. Some say tries to build up. Ball goes out of bounds for a Suriname throw. Tom Ford to take the throw for Suriname. Plays it inside. Receives it back. A lot of pressure. A lot of bodies right there. Very congested. Goes back out for a Suriname throw. She's looking to find again down the line. Cecia's son is down the line looking to find her. However, it is cut out. Lots of back and forth. Lots of congestion. Ball goes out for a throw. It is a French Guiana throw. So May throws the ball down. Tiffany showing some great footwork there. She has two plays. She's looking for support. She has support. She receives it back. Tiffany takes the players on. There's surrounded by red shirts, but wins her team a corner. Tiffany with the corner. Sends the ball in, but the keeper comfortably comes and collects it. Ball comes forward, but it is taken back by French Guiana. French Guiana started the better in the second half. They're now through. Can Tiffany? Tiffany plays the ball forward. Unfortunately, the angle wasn't on. Plays it heavy and is picked up by the keeper. Dosemi wins back the ball. It is back with the goalkeeper, St. Chu. Ambrose tries to bring it down, miscontrols it. French Guiana come down this right-hand side. Ball in the middle. Don't show me. Ball is played forward. Can Tiffany get there? Keeper comes out brave. She is caught in the process. Both players committed to go for the ball. And she gets caught. Both players come together. She gets caught, as does Tiffany, but she seems to have come a little more the worst off. Keeper is still down. But it looks like it's a lash on across the leg as they came together. Very brave play by both players. Take this opportunity to remind you that we have one more game here at the Larry Gomes Stadium today. We have Turks and Caicos versus Guiana. That is a Group C fixture that kicks off at 4 p.m. This is the third fixture we've had here today. We started today at 10 a.m. with a Group B fixture, BVI versus Grenada, where BVI came out 6-0 victors in that game, getting their first points of the tournament. Next game was followed a Group A fixture by Dominica, where they were 4-0 victors over St. Kitts and Nevis. They have now accumulated 9 points in their opening 3 games. Clearly a very confident team, and we look forward to seeing them. All right, we are back ready to go. Ball is played forward. Player trips. Lots of pressure here from French Guiana. They feel they can get something early into the second half. Opportunity almost to get a shot off. Definitely started much more stronger in the second half. Can they capitalize on the pressure? I throw in down the side. However, it is Amitu that wins the ball. She puts it across. She follows up her own cross. Top of the box. And it is cleared for a corner. Suriname got a little bit lucky there. Then there wasn't some more yellow shirts in the box, because if they had, potentially that could have been the opening goal of this very tight fixture here at Larry Gomes Stadium today. Tiffany to take the corner. Tiffany takes the corner. Ambrose. Great defensive block there by Suriname. But they have been under significant amounts of pressure the first 10 minutes of the second half. Here's Tiffany again. Ambrose attacks the ball. Keeper does well. Ballot takes control. Seichu takes control and plays the ball up the field early. Ball won back by Becca. And then fouled in the process. Roberts has to be mindful. She's already on a yellow card from the first half. Becca seems to be up on her feet, holding her belly. Hopefully she'll be back on the field soon. Just waiting for the indication from the referee. Can Suriname do something with this free kick? They've been under some pressure at the beginning of the second half. Ball is played forward. It is some say. However, the ball comes back. Colliding of two players. Referee says play on. And it's now French Guiana. They come down the left-hand side. Good defending there. Comes quickly back down the right-hand side, but it is turned over. Ball now goes out of bounds for a French Guiana throw. Becca is allowed back on the field. Suriname are back to 11 players. Roberts with the throw. Becca straight back in the mix, winning that ball back. Tiffany with the fast feet, creating space, plays the ball through, but plays it to a teammate, but she has just gone offside. Great idea, good movement, good vision, but she just went a little early and was caught in an offside position. So again, we're still at a 0-0. A very important match for both teams. Suriname look to play the ball forward. French Guiana look to come down this right-hand side. It is Army 2. Army 2 looks to send the ball inside. She does. Is anyone there to follow up? Great defending. You thought Tiffany might be able to get on the end of that, but that was some excellent defending by Captain Mada. Even Tiffany of French Guiana gives her a bounce. She knows right there she almost had the goal. Mada was able to clear the lines and put the ball out of bounds to ease up the pressure. In the 54th minute, we're going to take our scheduled water break. The game has been a very close game. French Guiana started the second half a little bit more lively, but you're seeing Suriname starting to come back into it. But both teams have certainly the talent and the toolkit to create opportunities, and this game can turn very quickly. Goalkeeper of Suriname seems to be receiving a little treatment. Be reminded we have one more game here today at the Larry Gomes Stadium. The 4 o'clock kickoff Group C match, Turks and Caicos versus Guyana. That will be the last of the 4 games that we will air today here at the Larry Gomes Stadium. We have certainly had some beautiful football, beautiful weather. It is hot, but there is a breeze. Yesterday we thwart down with lots of rain. We had slight showers early this morning, but it has been beautiful blue skies ever since. We're starting to see the arrivals of Guyana going with their warm-up as we get ready for that 4 p.m. game. And the ball will start on the left-hand side for French Guiana. They have a throw-in halfway inside their opponent's half. Looking for Dosemi. Finds Tiffany inside. Tiffany is able to get possession of the ball. Turns her player. Goes down under a tackle. However, referee is not blowing the whistle. Game continues. Now a foul has been committed on number 10, Somse, and French. Suriname regain possession of the ball. Be reminded, Suriname are in the red kit, shooting from right to left, and French Guiana and the yellow with green arms, shooting from left to right. Will we have anyone be able to break this deadlock today? Becca wins the ball. She beats one, she beats two. She combines with Cici Ason. Ball comes back inside. Ball is played forward. There is very little separating these teams right now. Will a goal open up this game? Army 2 comes down. She loses the ball, wins it back, pass to Amos. Amos plays the ball through. A good ball, however. Tiffany was just offside. Ball is played forward. It's a little fast, a little too strong for Becca. Ambrose comes back to show support. They look to build out to the back. Ball is played to Ambrose. She's looking for support up top. However, ball is turned over. They get it back. They look to build as they move forward. French Guiana. Javier has the ball. Plays the ball through. Army 2 onto the ball. However, good defending. And Suriname gets a throw in deep inside their own half, coming down their left-hand side. We're starting to see some tired legs out there now. Town Front's looking for an option. Town Front again looking to build up down the line. Ambrose with the ball. Opens up the field to the left. Xavier plays the ball through. However, it is intercepted by the captain. She's under some pressure. Wins the ball back. Good footwork. Cici Assam. It is Becca that is through. Could this be the opportunity to break the deadlock? A shot is taken. It hits the post. Comes back. Keeper makes the save. Hits the post. And is now back in the keeper's hands. French Guiana. Saved by the keeper's hands. Then the post. And you have to say it's come a little bit against the run of play. But you know all the time that Suriname had that in their toolkit. French Guiana come again down the left-hand side. Is that what Suriname will need to kickstart them in this second half? French Guiana get back the ball again. Bouncing around. French Guiana gets a throw. Ball is played through Becca. As you can see from the highlight, she takes a shot. It is saved. Pushed onto the post. And then comes straight into the keeper's hands. Referee blows the whistle, indicating that French Guiana and Some needs to go back to throw the ball. Creeping up the line, just a little too much there. We all do it. They come again down the right-hand side. Foul throw. Suriname get the ball. It is Townfort who looks to go down the line. We're looking at the options ahead of her. She gets it back. Tiffany's pressuring the defender. Nice battle here. However, Amito 2 goes to goal. Does she have any support in the middle? Not as of yet. She takes a shot. It's a great shot. It's not far wide of the post. Ooh, this game is really starting to open up. You really feel one goal could seal it today. She realized she didn't have support. She tried a low, hard shot across the goal, just wide of the post. French Guiana gets it back. So Miwi goes through the middle. She finds Tiffany. Ooh, good last defending there by the captain. Mada. Becca has the ball. She rides one tackle. She rides a second tackle. Does she have the support? Keeper is quick to come off and retrieve that at the top of her box. We have a player down. We have a French Guiana player down on the far side. Roberts is down. Medical team are on. Looks like she's been holding her right leg. Doesn't seem too bad. She's up on her feet. She will go off the side and wait for the referee to give her permission to come back on. It will be a drop ball for French Guiana coming down their right hand side. You see Some keeping herself. The drop ball will start with the keeper. She is able to pick it up and they would look to start again. Roberts looks like she's ready to come back on the field, just waiting for the referee's instruction. The ball is not kept inside and it's gone out for a Suriname throw. Will this be the opportunity for Roberts to come back on the field? They fight for the ball in the middle. It's played across. Who is first to respond? It would seem that Cici Asson is the first to respond. However, she's not able to keep the ball under control. This has been a very, very tightly fought match here today. But as we come down to the final stages, is it going to be one mistake that separates these two teams as Ambrose gets the ball inside her box? She looks for her teammates for a 1-2. However, it's a little strong and it will go out for a Suriname throw deep inside French Guiana's half. Town front has the ball. She's looking for some movement. However, referee's telling some players, cut out the physical. It's a little bit much. She doesn't want to be showing cards at this point in the game. Ball is thrown in. Goes out for another Suriname throw. You can see the tired legs out there. Ball comes in. It is cleared. Is there one bit of magic left in this game? Oh, Army 2. She's able to switch the ball. Tiffany coming down the side. Tiffany's been running all day. Fast feet. She has fantastic there, but she's looking for support. Does she have the support? She doesn't. But she loses the ball. Again, very physical out here now. Ball comes forward for Suriname. Back for French Guiana. Ball is put over. It's going to be an fantastic header in the back there by Martinez. Had that ball bounced, you could feel that Becca was going to be away. But it is French Guiana that come now. Becca pressures again. Ball is put out of bounds. Not taking any chances. We have a substitution for French Guiana. Number 11 coming on. Montiero will be replacing number 5, Roberts. Roberts had just gone off the field. Maybe she's not able to kind of shake off that injury. Or this could be a tactical change. I can imagine that these girls are exceptionally tired. French Guiana, this is their 3rd game in 3 days. French Guiana come away with the ball. Ball is played down. Becca's watching her line. She's straight offside. The ball's not come through to her. Well read from her teammate. The ball comes back down the left-hand side. Looking for some more support in the middle. Xavier has the ball. Referee now does raise her flag for the combination pass. She had strayed just offside. We have a substitution now for Suriname. Number 12 coming on. Van der Belthausen is replacing number 17. Burareli. Will this game finish in a 0-0 tie, or will we have something that separates a deadlock? The ball is now played through. Space is on the left-hand side. It is Becca coming forward with speed. She takes a shot, however, it's not a strong effort and easy for the keeper to collect. Ball comes to Ambrose. Ambrose is looking to find some support in the middle. She combines with a central defender who looks to bring it down. Xavier in the middle. Passes to Tiffany. Tiffany has some space ahead of her. Great ball there played through to her teammate. Soulmate come in. Does she have support in the box? She has support in the box. The ball is played just in front. Army 2 is not able to get on the ball, but Tiffany's right there. Can she find her? Can Tiffany get space to get a shot off? She cannot. She goes down under the challenge, but no penalty. French Guiana come again. Pressure in Suriname. A wayward pass there now. CCS Sun comes down the right-hand side. She has support in the middle with Becca. Can she find Becca? She cannot find Becca, and it is intercepted by French Guiana, and they look to go again. However, Becca will get an opportunity. Now it is won back again by French Guiana. These young ladies are certainly playing with significant heart. Ball is played down the side. Tiffany, does she have it left in her legs? She has support in the middle, but Suriname come back and defending well. Good defending there, one-on-one. Wins the ball, sends it back down the line. The referee has indicated there will be 5 minutes of additional play. The ball is still in bounds, but will go out for a French Guiana throw. It is a very, very tight fought contest here. French Guiana with the ball. They look to bring it down the right-hand side. They find Tiffany. Tiffany has Xavier in the middle. Can Xavier Tiffany link up? Excellent defending here though from Suriname. Poya Lee has been excellent in the back here. Townfort looks to come down this left-hand side. She's looking for Sose. Not able to find. Comes off Tiffany. And it is... Oh, it comes off a Suriname player and is a throw-in for French Guiana. So made to throw the ball in. Ami 2 has possession. She whips it in, but safely into the arms of the goalkeeper. As we approach the last moments of this game, it certainly has been a very hard-fought contest. Do we have one more turn left in this game? A little bit of magic. Get the winning goal. Ball is played forward by Suriname. Can French Guiana do what they did in their opening fixture and get the winning goal with the last kick of the game? Ball comes wide. CCS Son comes down the outside. She continues. Shot is taken and it is a goal. However, the linesman raised her flag. Linesman has indicated it is offside. It is not a goal. Suriname were convinced they got the winning goal, but French Guiana is still in it. Ambrose puts the ball down, looking to play the ball forward. A free kick has been awarded to French Guiana. That was a very close call. Right there going forward for Suriname. They almost got it. It is Ambrose again now. Can they react? Can they repeat what they did in their first game against the British Virgin Islands and score with virtually the last kick of the game? French Guiana throwing some extra players forward, putting pressure in the box. There is a wall. However, there is some players open. They're taking a risk. Is putting a wall up rather than having them players behind the ball. She chips the ball forward. It is cleared. Ball is played forward. It is now in possession. Coming down the left-hand side for French Guiana, and it goes out for a throw. Substitution here now. Number 11 is coming off Becca, and she's been replaced by Nana. We must be approaching the last moments now of the game. Suriname play it forward. It is intercepted by French Guiana. The ball is bubbling around in the center circle. Some very tired legs out here now. Tiffany has the ball. Is this going to be the final attack of the game? A free kick is awarded to French Guiana. There cannot be much left now in this game. Is this the final opportunity for French Guiana to take the 3 points today? Can they repeat what they did against the US Virgin Islands? Tiffany has the ball, as she would look to whip the ball into the box. I see there is a wall, however, due to the distance of the ball, would those players be better suited marking inside the box? We will see. Ball played inside the box. Ball goes in the back of the net. However, the offside flag has already gone up. Ball is played forward by Suriname. Is that for the last time? Yes, it is. That is the final whistle. The game finishes 0-0. Both teams pick up a very important point. And as we get ready for the final game of the day,
Qu'est-ce que tu penses enlever du match pour améliorer?
Rien, vraiment, on a fait un beau match et je vous félicite.
She said nothing really. They did a good game, and yes, they could have done better, but it is what it is.
Congratulations on your performance today. Excellent.
Félicitations par ta performance. Okay? Okay.
We wrap up our final game here of Group B. We finished with a 0-0 draw. French Guiana versus Suriname. Fantastic game. Either team unable to break the deadlock. Suriname started as the more dominant team in the first half, creating more opportunities. You can see ball played forward, but keeper was very secure, keeping that ball nice. Both keepers did a good job today. We didn't see any situations where lots of drop balls, giving their teams the best chance of success. French Guiana came close in the first half. Tiffany always looked like a threat, but no one was able to break the deadlock. Ball bouncing around in the box. You thought that French Guiana was able to get it here, but Suriname were able to clear their lines. Tiffany had a good performance today. Ball played it to Ambrose, but again, keeper stayed very strong. Xavier almost got on to the end of it there. Man of the match performance from her again. Second time for her. Ball is played through here now to Becca, but it was saved from the keeper. Came off the post. Suriname were the closest to scoring today. Army 2 coming down the right-hand side. Comes across. Just wide of the post. CC Hassan went down close on the right-hand side for them. Tiffany looks to knock the ball in again. However, it was indicated that it was offside and no goal was given. So, French Guiana have now gone up to 7 points. Suriname are up to 4 points. French Guiana has played one more game than Suriname. We want to take this opportunity to thank our sponsors, Flow, TTFA. TTFA's partnership with FIFA. The CFU is a collaboration with FIFA for an expanded Challenge Series program. The Challenge Series is designed as a developmental tournament for players, referees, and coordinators. This year's edition includes capacity building workshops, female athlete health education, and a research survey. This is much more than just a competition. The Challenge Series is developing athletes, administrators, communities, and enhancing the tournament experience for all.
Not simply about how many games you win, but more about how many lives you touch. This is why we do it.
Because football is life.
Because we know firsthand the power football can positively change lives.
Because there's nothing else we'd rather do.
Because our hearts beat football.
Because there's nothing quite like representing your country.
For the love of the game.
Por el amor.
Pour l'amour.
I'd leave the voix.
For the love of the beautiful game.
Our world is filled with rhythm. Rhythm that's unapologetic, infectious, timeless. Rhythm is commitment in action. It's how we show up for each other with unrelenting support that goes the distance. Rhythm lives in the tiny beats of our most intimate moments and the seismic roars of our biggest achievements.